Okay, y'all. Hopefully, y'all have a happy new year. Or I should have started out by saying happy new year, guys. I know I'm going to be asleep for the rest of the New Year's tonight when the New Year's come in. But just in case, y'all have a happy, wonderful, blessed New Year's. And please be safe because y'all know people be shooting up in the sky. People be throwing fireworks in random places, knowing it be dark as hell outside. People just don't care. Y'all know how many people each year on New Year's night or New Year's evening night going into New Year's morning that done got shot by stray bullets and celebratory gunfire? And that's in each state, each city. And now I can see the people in the country with wide open spaces. Yeah, you got the space, even though you still shouldn't be shooting anyway. But as far as like people done got their eye put out by fireworks and stuff like that, y'all just please be careful, be safe. And if you're gonna celebrate, or if anybody gonna be doing any kind of drinking or anything, or wanna gather, please, please don't gather, because the virus is still very much real and still very much killing people and taking lives and still going around. And you still have people who's asymptomatic, or like some people I know don't think that they think that they don't think that they can get the virus, or they think, okay, well, I had it before, I can't get it again. And if I get it the second time, I survived it the first time, so I can survive it again the second time. The second time, you might not be so lucky or be so blessed. There's a reason why God kept you around from and made you survive the first round. Had you survived the first round, you would think you would want to be covered up, you want to have a mask, you want to stay away from people. But you can't tell everybody nothing. They don't realize it until it actually happens to them, happens to somebody they love, or they end up losing somebody in their family really close to them, or they end up dying themselves. And it's sad to think like that. It's sad to say that, but that's what happened when you got people who don't take this situation seriously, who don't take this virus seriously. I put them people in the same category as, and this is what I was telling my friend yesterday, I put them people who don't care about the virus and don't want to wear masks and don't think this shit is real, I put them in the same category with the people who has a disease, sexually transmitted disease, knowing that they sick and still having sex with people unprotected and passing shit around, and they just don't care. And then the person that they end up passing to end up dying quicker than the person that had the virus for years, had the sexually transmitted disease for years. That right there is playing with somebody's life. This virus, and people not wearing a mask and not covering up, that's playing with somebody's life too. And then the whole thing where they say kids 2 and under don't need to wear a mask, or kids 2 and up, or whatever they say. I say regardless, kids should wear a mask regardless. Because they breathe the same air we breathe, don't we? I mean, how many times on the news in different cities and states all over the United States, all over the country, and other countries, have you heard of children dying from the virus? I done seen and heard on the news and podcasts that a child that was 4 years old told his mama he wasn't going to make it and he was in pain. And he told her he loved her and he died the next day or later that day. And this baby was 4 years old and he died from COVID. So that goes to show you this virus doesn't have an age limit. It doesn't have a racial discrimination. It doesn't have a preference for anything. This virus will kill anybody and anything. There's a tiger in somebody's zoo. I don't want to say a specific state because I don't remember exactly which state. But there was a tiger that had the virus and died from it. So that goes to show you animals ain't even safe from it. So all I'm saying is, I said all that to come back around and say, whatever y'all plans are for this New Year's, please do it safely. Have your mask on, socially distance. If you got to put a pool noodle between you and the next person, make sure they stay 6 feet away from you. Hell, it'll be nice if they stay 50 feet away from you. But just make sure you stay masked up and take your mask for your personal health. Make sure your health is number one. Make sure you put your health first and your life first, because at the end of the day, nobody cares about you, especially them people who don't want to wear a mask. You got people coughing in people's faces purposely. But them people who don't wear a mask, obviously, they don't care about themselves and their life. They're not going to care about nobody else's life. So And they're not going to care about you. Remember, people don't take this seriously until something happens to them or in their family, or until they end up losing somebody really close to them. But yeah, I ain't gonna go on no longer. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a wonderful new year. Please be safe. Be cautious. And if something don't feel right, follow your mind. Follow your first mind and follow your gut. Have a blessed day, y'all. Happy New Year's.